Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are your day? I hope you are in a good condition. My name is Muhammad Zayyan Faiz. I'm from 4B class, English Education Department, Islamic State University, Sharif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. And today it's a special day because I'm gonna make a video review about book that I have read before, and the title is Secret of Happiness by Circe Terparchi. This book has 162 pages. So yeah, let's get started. This book tells about the eternal quest for happiness. We go through different levels of happiness until we attain what we have always wanted is ultimate bliss. In the eternal quest for happiness, we go through seven levels of happiness until we attain what we have always wanted as eternal bliss. Eternal bliss. Artificial happiness. At this level, happiness does not even actually exist. Is it just a little false pleasure that makes a person feel happy for a moment? Second-hand happiness. This is a pleasure driven by making fun, taunting, fleeing, or troubling others. Stimulation happiness. This happiness is aroused by excitement. Formula happiness. This kind of pleasure is created by applying a formula. For example, the formula for most people is television plus dinner and enjoyment. Happiness through service. This is the first amongst higher levels of happiness where an individual derives happiness out of serving others. Divine happiness. In this kind of happiness, a person experiences joy due to his devotion and surrender to higher self. External bliss, the ultimate stage of everlasting pure happiness. The seven levels are: the first one is artificial happiness does not even actually exist. Is it just false pleasure that makes a person feel happy for a moment? Second-hand happiness is pleasure derived by making fun of, taunting, bullying, or troubling others. See, stimulation happiness is aroused by excitement. Formula happiness, this kind of pleasure is created by applying a formula. For example, the formula for most people is television plus dinner. Enjoyment. Happiness through service is the first among higher levels of happiness, where an individual derives happiness out of serving others. In divine happiness, a person experiences joy due to his devotion and surrender to the higher self. And the last one is eternal bliss, this ultimate state of everlasting pure happiness. This book shall teach us to move to higher levels of happiness. We have to try to accept various situations in life. We cannot change the past. Stop regretting something that you cannot change. It shall open a pathway to a true and everlasting happiness that eludes us. This past, stop regretting something that you cannot change. It shall open a pathway to true and everlasting happiness that eludes us. This book is beginning to shift to higher levels of consciousness. It reveals the secret of happiness. There are a lot of things I can learn from this book. This book makes me realize to enjoy my life to the fullest. Stop thinking about what there are a lot of things I can learn from this book. This book makes me realize to enjoy my life to the fullest. Stop thinking about what we don't know, we don't need, but instead we have to think what comes to you is exactly what you need. We have to try to accept various situation in life. We cannot change the past. Stop regretting something that you cannot change. Yes, we cannot change the past, but we can accept the past and alter our present. when is it the topic accepted in relationship, there is a sentence they say accept the qualities you are most irritated about. When I am in a romantic relationship, I will try my best to accept her negative behavior. When I said when I said I accept that, it doesn't mean that I will leave it behind. I still can communicate it to her to say that actually I have a problem with his behavior, but that's okay since I will not make its problem. The best quote from the book comes from page 48. It's a good that I got depression. Is it do that depression that I have progressed and attained the truth and happiness? Even when we are feeling depression, we still have to be grateful for it. As for someone who never get depression, he or she will never achieve anything good in life. They always remain mediocre. This book shall teach you to move to higher levels of happiness. It will open a pathway to true and everlasting happiness that awaits us. Is it possible to attain instant happiness here and now? This book is begging to see to higher levels of concentration. It reveals the secret of happiness. People who need to read this book is definitely me and you. Let's enjoy your life. I really want you and me to enjoy my life fully. By reading this book, I really help me and you to innovate with action that I should do to achieve our happiness. Which one I should not do as it can make me and you feel unhappy. This book also made me and you know ourselves even better. Thank you. That's from me and that's all. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys so much. Keep spirit. Thank you guys.